Well, it is Saturday morning, and I am in the famous Bismarck. We are in a tier 678 battle. We're high tier. How nice. We have one submarine, six cruisers, four battleships, and one aircraft carrier on each team. There are no destroyers. How interesting.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
Hmm. Our submarine, the Undyne, is saying he's going to go for the CV only. Good luck, have fun, he said. Megami's replying, oh, good game. GG. Well, at least Colorado is wishing everybody a good time. Now our Cochrane is saying his game's cutting out. Oh boy, this is not starting out well. People with bad attitudes, people with computer problems. Okay, well, we are right in the middle of things. And the Shukaku is a pretty powerful Tier 8 Japanese aircraft carrier. It was one of the aircraft carriers participated in the attack on Pearl Harbor. The Bismarck wasn't anywhere near Pearl Harbor. Bismarck was sunk in the Atlantic, chased down by British ships after helping to sink the Hood. The British piled on her and she went down, but she was a very, very powerful force for that period of time. Okay, so we have Makarov. Makarov trying to play around in the cap, or close to it. One overpin, two overpins. Makarovs are a very lightly built Russian cruiser. Tier 6. They were being handed out like candy in one of the Christmas events a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago. Everybody was getting them. I got one, didn't want it because I don't like Russian ships. I sold it, opened up another set of crates, got another one. Never sell a ship, even if you don't like it, because you're just going to waste the opportunity of getting something good by getting another one. So I just leave it in port with no captain on it. Oh, my dispersion's not that great. I just scattered it all around that Makarov, and he's sitting still. So, the enemy team has two Makarovs, two New Orleans. That Makarov's in reverse now. Alright, let's just put those shells right over the top of his superstructure and see if they'll plop right down on it. Well, a little better. A couple of full pins. Better than overpins. Alright, let's try again. I have only 25-second reload on this, which isn't bad. A lot of ships have 30-second reload, even higher. Oh, good. Clocked him a good one. All right. I got all of them on that one. Citadel. And our Mogami got the Rook. The Rook being a 200 IQ player. Well, he didn't play like he had a 200 IQ. I wonder if that clan administers an IQ test to get into the game, into their clan. Okay, that New Orleans is not looking too healthy. If I can get a couple of shells into him, might put him down. And there's another New Orleans on the other side that's also not too healthy. Okay, well, Colorado got one of them. And I think, okay, I got an overpin. A full pin would have put him down. An overpin does only like a tenth of the damage. Not much damage. Alright, Chios just sitting still there, trying to get going. It looks like he's getting ready to pull forward. Alright, now there's 4 full penetrations and 1 overpin. And here comes Shikaku with his torpedoes. Try to take him on the thickest part of my belt. Still took some flooding damage, and he's coming back on the other side, so we'll wait until he releases another set of torps on me. He got that in the thinnest part of my bow there, right underneath my guns. That can hurt a lot. Alright, flooding put out. Still in the battle.
Problem gelöst.
Oh, I can't quite get the shells over the island on that Chios. Chios are the new Tier 7 Pan-European battleships that have just come out. Okay, well, he's dead. Colorado finished the job. Good job, Colorado. You're having a good battle. Okay. Well, our Megami's down. Their Tago got it. Now I'm taking shots on the Bayard. Bayards are so fast. Got 1 overpin on him. Didn't do much. Bayards are the French cruisers. Oh, but the shores got him, so he's very rapidly going to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, well, we got this cap. Now, it looks like we're in good shape over at Alpha. Yeah, that New Orleans down, so my team will take Alpha. I'm going to swing around this island that's over here on my starboard side and head in toward Charlie. Looks like they have a Tago over there and they have a Scharnhorst over there. Now for my team, we have a Shores. I won't be able to do much with that Scharnhorst or the Atago, to be honest. But the enemy is in a bad situation. They only have 5 ships left. We've only lost 2 ships, so looking pretty good here. Okay, I've got the Atago lined up. See if I can get a good solid hit on him. Well, 1 Citadel. Need to lead him just a little more. Deceptive how fast they are. Okay, now he's hurt. There, a little bit more. And another just to be sure. Okay, he's down with another Citadel.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer zerstört.
Okay, now another Makarov. Now, I pretty much overmatched the Makarov, so Even if he angles to me, I'm going to do some good damage to him. Oh, got a citadel on him. Yeah, I would say.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
Okay, those will be Atagos torpedoes.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
Alright, I'll get around the edge on him. And shots out on another Makarov. 5 overpins, I'll be darned. My guns are actually too big. When he's fully broadside to me, I just pop right through him. They don't arm. I need them angled a little bit so I can actually have the shells arm. Okay, Carolina's down, but we lost our Duca d'Asta. We're still in good shape. Ah, good. Another citadel, another kill.
Kreuzer gesunken.
Cool. Alright, that Scharnhorst will probably be going down.
A tutte le unità, catturate quell'area.
Yeah, he's hurting. I was going up there just in case he got away, but he won't get away. Okay, well we have 2 caps. Now, let's get some shells on that aircraft carrier that's been messing with me so much. Okay, I got 3 pins, 1 overpin.
Problem gelöst.
Get around this island here. And where are you, Shokaku? It's all the enemy has left now. There it is. Alrighty. Running my spotter plane. Where are those at the bow? Yeah, I think I'm going to drop some on him. Yeah, there we go. 5 full pins. He's almost out. Probably before I get a reload. There we go. Cool. And that's a wrap. We ended that one with almost 126,000 in damage, based on those 3 kills and assisted in destruction on 2 others. 5 Citadel hits. It was all on those poor little Makarovs. I think 1 on the Atago. 45 main battery target hits, of which 43 of them actually did damage. So only 2 of them failed to do anything. Shot down 22 aircraft, 7 defended ribbons, and assisted in a capture. So all around pretty busy, and that helped to earn me the Expert, the Battle E. That said that this Bismarck battle was better than 99% of all the other Bismarck battles. Pretty cool. Earned Dreadnought for staying alive, and First Blood for taking out that first Makarov in the battle. And took first place on the leaderboard with 2,325 base XP. And I don't know that anybody did outstanding work. Megami was closest to me, but he was kind of belly aching early. And then the Undyne, I don't know. You got to have team play. I'm going to report him because he just kind of had a bad attitude. Colorado, taking second place, will get my compliment. Didn't get to see much of what he was doing. I was too busy on my own. And potential damage, only 468,000, so not all that much, considering all the things the aircraft carrier was sending at me, especially. 367,000 in credits, so not a lot, but we were high tier, and surprising that I got as much base XP as I did. 3,072 in free XP, 509 in Lake Commander XP, but 10,000 in Commander XP for this captain, Stefan Reinhold, who is a 14-point captain right now. I have him mounted up with gun feeder and grease the gears, so my guns will move a little bit more quickly. I have long-range secondaries, although we didn't really get any secondary action. Why, took a compliment. How nice. And I have emergency repair expert to help put the fires out more quickly, and fire prevention expert to cut down on the number of fires that are on me at any given time. Limits them to 3, of which only 1 can be on the superstructure. And since that's what people are aiming at most of the time, this actually is a very valuable skill. And then as I work my way up, I will try to cut down on my detection and add demolition expert for fire chance, and then we'll see. Now I have this Bismarck all set up. So I'm running auxiliary armaments mod 1 to try to keep my secondaries from getting knocked out, because they are one of Bismarck's powerful pieces of armament. I have hydroacoustic search mod 1 so that I can extend the use of my hydro. I didn't really need my hydro in that battle, but a lot of times I do when there's a lot of DDs. There just weren't in that one. Aim assistance mod 1 to try to make my guns a little more accurate. And we had some good shots, and we had some bad dispersion, and that's Bismarck for you, as is true of a lot of the German BBs. Steering gears mod 1 helps me steer more quickly and try to dodge those torpedoes and things like that that were coming around. Concealment assistance mod 1 to try to cut down on my detection, but it's still pretty bad until I get the captain skill, and it's still not going to be great, but I am currently detected at 14.3 kilometers, so a long ways away. I do run the spotting aircraft, not the fighters, because the fighters really can't help you all that much, and the spotting aircraft extends my range considerably. And then you can see the flags that I was running. So I don't have the cool camo that Bismarck originally had during World War II, but this one, it sets off her lines pretty well. So Bismarck has 2 turrets back aft and 2 turrets up forward with 2 barrels each. So she is sending 8 shells downrange. And then she has lots of secondaries. Some of these are big secondaries, some of them smaller, but she has them all over. And then she has a lot of AA, so considering all that AA, you would think that the CV would not want to bother us. And I shot down plenty of aircraft, but he kept pegging away at me. All right, well, yeah, that was an excellent battle in the Bismarck. We've had a few, so glad to have her back on the channel. Well, I'm going to wish you a great day, and I hope to see you in battle.